today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward.
You could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he'll just get rid of it. Territory needing only a few inches. They're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. And he will have a first down.
Point of the game, but give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're... There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tunyon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Uzama. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The number...
That's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where number...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they are going to set up. He flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you know.
On play action, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Yeah, here's 3rd and 9. On play action, now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. Again with the rest of his offense. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held him to a field goal after I turned it over.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play
on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3rd goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
And this time they were... Again, it'll be Evans. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of... Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for the Bengal touchdown. The field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's not one that I've ever met.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid.
That's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle. And oftentimes, we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up...
Somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Funchess. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big
field, plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Crosby with the extra. Also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. The Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
They made Joe Burrow the first-round pick and T. Higgins the second.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout. Free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Funchess. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of.
Being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they fake the give. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but
you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Flushed out right. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here they need in order to have a chance to win this game.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to come up on 3rd down. Now Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on the 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 66 yards now on the ground.
Executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. but at the same time, that was well executed.
From the 22, Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going? To the goalie physical and force that incompletion.
And again, it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the air. Out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. The kick by Crosby is good. Coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before. Things going in the excitement area.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And this is going to result 45-yard line. Here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
Felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And he's corralled, but not before getting 10 now from the 33. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he'll be marked down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow.
That they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own. Game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he's got another here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On 1st down, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And Rodgers throwing here. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Rodgers now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. The incompletion there stopped.
The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead, and they are also...
But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
That one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitter's getting to see him. And then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Packers, they improved to 5-0 now.